Hi everyone, today I'm talking about Tesla stock. I don't normally talk about an individual stock, especially a stock that I don't own, but I thought there was so much news about Tesla recently that I'll talk about it. If you want to see more of me talking about the financial side of Tesla, make sure you go check out my video where I talk about Tesla versus Ferrari. It's somewhere on my channel. That's where I talk about more about the financial side, the numbers, and what I think of it long term. But today we're talking about a lot of the news that's come out about Tesla. I feel like it's a stock that I could talk about. I know it quite well, and there's just so much news going on with Tesla. It's very hard to pick where to start. So I think the biggest news to start with before we all kind of get anywhere is a long time ago, Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, tweeted out that the shorts need to be prepared for the coming weeks. And if you don't know what that means, basically a few people, a short position is where you bet against the stock. So if you buy shares in the stock, normally that's because you think the stock's going to be going up and it's going to increase the value. But a short position is the opposite, where you think the stock is going to go down. And Tesla is one of the highest shorted stocks available. I'm pretty sure it is the most shorted stock, but don't quote me on that one. That's just from knowledge somewhere. But that's what Elon Musk tweeted. And Elon Musk was referring to the 5,000 target it had of its Model 3, which is a lot to hit for Tesla. They actually tried to hit this target back in Q1 and failed, so they moved it back to Q2. And for Tesla to hit 5,000 would be a big step forward, getting close to actually making profit, which has now been said will be in September time, potentially August. But I was reading the other day that an analyst thinks it'll be realistically September, not August. But Elon Musk seems to think August. So it's a step in the right direction. Now, the first bit of news that came out with this, the 5,000 target, is that Tesla's factory wasn't actually big enough to make the 5,000 cars. So what had to happen is Tesla had to build a tent on side of their factory to help get to this number of 5,000 cars in a week. So after making the tent and trying to push out 5,000 cars in a week, last week Elon Musk announced that Tesla had actually produced 5,000 cars in a week, sent an email out saying, "No, well done for this, well done for that." And in the morning, Tesla stock shot up big time, 7%, and then since then it's just gone down quite a bit, to be fair. It's for a very strange reason that it didn't go up there, but we'll go on to the break news in a little bit. But from my point of view, having a tent to make your target of 5,000 cars a week is a bit... I think that proves that the company is not in the right direction just yet to be going up. You would not see Apple putting a tent on the side of their factory to get the right number of iPhones out, because the infrastructure's being put in place already for them to build up to there. You know, you don't see Boeing having big tents in the side of the factory. So it shows that Tesla haven't a rushing to get to that target, where it's not a controlled, gradual increase. So that makes me worry now that when Tesla are trying to hit higher targets, that they haven't got the infrastructure to do it, meaning that they're going to have 2 tents, which is not great. I think that there's the pace that they're trying to grow at is very hard for them to keep up, and which is worrying from my point of view. And then the other thing that came out, which crushed the Tesla stock a little bit more, is that to get to the 5,000 target, Tesla actually had to stop a crucial brake test to make sure the brakes are working, which is really not getting 5,000 cars out, because every car that you've done should have had a brake test. I mean, I can't think of anything worse. In fact, I know it's worse, because it happened to me. I was driving down in my car, and my brakes stopped working, and I had to pull up on the side of the road and had to get them all changed and all that, but it could have been a lot worse. And I think it's something they need to do. It's not something that you can skip out. It's something really important. So I think that will backfire on Tesla a little bit. Um, from my point of view now, I don't think Tesla's still investable. It's not making profit. They're rushing to get these cars out. It's not like they're cruising past these targets. They are rushing. They're skipping important tests out. Having to build tents on the side of the factory, which how they're going to get to the 7,000 car target when they've just pretty much barely scraped in the last week the Tesla target of doing the 5,000 cars. I mean, it's not great. Long term, I think there's potentially a position there. It's at a very high price for Tesla though, and other companies will eventually catch up to Tesla with the electric car side of it. When it gets to the point where countries are banning petrol cars anymore, they have to be electric, so other companies will catch up to them. So from my point of view, Tesla is not in a great shape right now, and I can understand why there's quite a few shorts on it. But that's my opinion on it, guys. If you want me to do more news about individual stocks rather than just a broad couple of stocks or an area, let me know, especially stocks that I'm not invested in. And give the video a like, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.